Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Cory, and I am here with not one, but two Toyota 4Runners. We have the TRD Sport and the TRD Off-Road. I am at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center in downtown Dallas for the North Texas Auto Expo that is open until February 23rd. And in this video, I'm going to show you the differences between these two popular 4Runner vehicles. Stay tuned. Yes, gearheads, I have not one, but two of the new 4Runners with those popular three letters affixed to them, TRD, Toyota Racing Development. Here in front of me, I do have the off-road variant. Off to the left in silver is the TRD Sport. These have started hitting dealerships. These do come with two different powertrain options. You can get the gas four-cylinder, turbocharged four-cylinder, dubbed the iForce, or you can get the iForce Max, which is ramping up production. That is the hybrid. That is the more powerful version with over 400 pound-feet of torque. It's definitely geared more for power than fuel efficiency, but let's talk about what we've got here with these two vehicles. First and foremost, I do want to come in and show you the window sticker on this one, so you can see 1925-21, standard iForce turbocharged four-cylinder, starting price $55,370. Though we don't have a lot of options, we do top out at $57,420 for this one here. As shown, the paint color is underground, so that is this dark gray. But looking at it from the front, the very front, there isn't a lot of difference between the two. You can probably see the over fenders in this dark underground paint color. You can't tell that on the TRD Off-Road they are actually not painted. So you can see black plastic over fenders versus body color over fenders there, but generally from the very front they do look very similar. Both get the very large removable chin, so to speak, down below that helps with aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. But unlike the bigger Tundra pickup truck, we do have tow hooks. That is something the Tacoma engineers really worked on, given that this is on a shared platform with Tacoma and really does resemble a Tacoma with a cap on the back. Well, yes, we get tow hooks out front. But yes, moving around to the side here, you can see we do get those plastic over fenders. We get those TRD off-road specific wheels that very much do look like the TRD off-road style wheels that you get on Tacoma, with that machined rim around the outside with the black interior. I want to know from all you black wheel haters, does this actually make more sense for you? Because I've heard the chief complaint of an all black wheel is dinging them, scratching them, and it really showing on black wheels. With the actual rim of the wheel here being machine faced, that's no longer a problem. Usually that inside portion is more protected. So is this a more preferable design for all you black wheel haters? I don't know. The tires on this one are Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tires, so definitely a more aggressive tire than what we're about to see on that TRD Sport. And generally from the profile, not a whole lot different. Both of these 4Runners are four-wheel drive. So we have that, but we get some additional ground clearance and goodies, but certainly nothing too spectacularly different than the TRD Sport. Moving around to the backside, you can see we get the 4Runner name spelled out back here. We get some plastic around Toyota here. We get our lock and unlock. Right here, we do still get a full roll down rear window. This vehicle is shut down for the auto show, so the power lift gate is not working, so I do have to lift that up myself. But looking inside here, you can see this vehicle is configured that it can be a 3-row vehicle. I'm sorry, I know it is incredibly dark here and I did not grab my camera light, but we've got armrests here for a potential 3rd row of seats. To get a 3rd row version, you would have to get the non-hybrid, because this is where the hybrid battery pack would go. If you watched my video of the Platinum trim that I checked out while in Chicago, you may have noticed that the floor was a lot higher, about 3 inches higher back here in the back, because that is where the hybrid batteries go. But if you get the non-hybrid version, you actually get more space and the option of a third row. Just something to keep in consideration when speccing out your 4Runner. But oh my goodness, this tailgate is going to be tough to close with the power off. Coming around to the interior, however, we get a very nice interior that very much mimics the Tacoma, on which this shares a platform. We get padded armrest, rubberized grips right here, lots of storage in multiple different places, including places you can clip some carabiners if you want to. We get memory seats here on this one. All your window controls, no gloss black plastic, which I really like. Coming to the seats, very nice, comfortable, supportive seats. A similar design to what we see in Tacoma, so not a lot has changed there, but I do like how there is a design hidden within the perforation here on the lower portions of the seat. Toyota's been doing that on a lot of their vehicles lately. The TRD Pro Tundra, I think, is one of the ones that really started that with the digital camo pattern. Interesting, there is no grab handle here on the A-pillar. We do get some fixed in place steps on this one, but those who are vertically challenged are going to have to grab the steering wheel in order to climb in and check this one out. I will say we do have heated and ventilated seats here, single zone climate in this particular model, but very large TV-like 14-inch digital display infotainment here with the new Toyota designed system. I can't turn it on because, again, we're at an auto show, so they've got it powered down for show purposes, but we do have a lot of technology in here. We have the rear view camera mirror that we've seen in some other Toyota products. Like I said, full digital gauge, red TRD start button, 8-speed automatic transmission, Qi wireless charger, more storage. We've got some quick access buttons here, but a few poverty blanks. Your 4-wheel drive, transfer case controls are right here. Your different tow haul drive modes, all that is controlled right here. Electronic parking brake, electronic park hold when you're in traffic, cup holders, decent center console. Very interestingly designed glove box here in this one, but you do have this upper storage section with some hard plastic there in the front. Before I climb out, I guess I could show you decent headroom in here. We don't have a sunroof, so nothing really cutting into my headroom up here, but the reason I almost didn't show you that is because the seat is sitting up, I think, taller than I would ride. Coming to the second row of seats, I can't say the back row, maybe in this one, since there is no third row, but you can see 3 cross seating here. This is the upright position, but they do recline. I'm going to go ahead and unbuckle it, because if we did have a 3-row variant, you'd pull that a second time and it folds forward, allowing you to crawl into that hypothetical third row that this particular model does not have, and then you can fold the seat up that way. For those wanting to use this as a family vehicle, you've got lower latch points for child seats on the 2 outboard seats here, though we do have top tethers all the way across. You can see the design of these back doors is very similar, but we do have some hard plastics back here for the upper armrest. We get some padded here, rubberized here, cup holder in the door, which I like. And then we'll go ahead and climb in. We do get a B-pillar mounted handle to climb in here. We get air vents on the back of the center console. I know this is practically a dark dungeon here. Just take my word. We've got 2 air vents here, 2 USB-C ports, a power outlet right here. We do have some map pocket storage on the backs of both seats here. We do have, I'm doing my best, guys, with the lighting situation. We do have a fold down center armrest, but I'm gonna have to recline this seat. This is its upright position. It is not comfortable, but there we go. That is a more comfortable seating position. I've got decent headroom back here, fairly comfortable. The 60-40 split is 40% here, 60% here. So not my favorite, because we typically keep Tucker over here. But that is a quick look at the TRD off-road. Not a lot is going to be different here on this TRD Sport, but we'll go ahead and bring you in and show you the price, It's practically the same here on this one. I think this TRD Sport is just slightly more expensive. My brain has already forgot the price on the off-road, but the look of it is very similar. We still get that big chin down underneath. Again, it is removable, though we get painted fender flares here, which is nice. We get that TRD Pro style hood with fake vent there on top, but it gives a lot of nice contrast. And then we get these Yokohama Geolander on-road tires. So those Falcon Wild Peaks on the off-road are going to be louder, noisier, but we get some Geolander on-road tires here that should be nicer, quieter, better to live with day in and day out. This one also doesn't have the fixed in place running boards. We have the body color door handles to go with the over fenders. You can see as we peek around back here, no third row in this one either, but also not the hybrid, so more storage space in the way back. Coming to the interior, again, not a lot is going to be different between the two because they're essentially positioned as an on-road and off-road variant of the same vehicle. So we still get the TRD branding, still all the same materials and looks here, still the same design on the seat, still four-wheel drive controls, but we have different options here on the controller in the center because, again, this one is more on-road focused. We have one less button here across there, but generally the same interior spec. I really see this being the more popular version across the board because it will be more comfortable to live with day in and day out. I haven't driven either just yet, but I can just tell you from looking at the wheels and tires that this one is most likely going to be the better daily driver of the bunch. Have it on good authority from my contacts at Toyota. Should be getting some time in one of these very soon. So if you want to see that, see what my thoughts and opinions are, see what Holly's thoughts and opinions are from behind the wheel, not in a showroom essentially like we are right now, hit the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you're notified when new videos drop from us. Find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it. Everything is at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, at the Toyota booth of the North Texas Auto Expo in downtown Dallas, until next time, gearheads, bye.